Hey there, sweetness. How goes it? I do hope that goes well. Quick name of the game. If there's anything that is connective to this collective, that's beautiful, and I invite you to take that shit with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that's all right. You just leave it right where you fucking found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for somebody else in the collective, and you should never take something off the table, or in general, that does not belong to you. Please keep in mind that time may be fluid as well as energy, and let's get into it. Shall we? Oh, yes. Yes, we fucking shall. What are we getting into? Collective messages. Welcome, homies. Please do the tribe a favor. Make sure you get those likes up on your way into the video. Also, please check and make sure that you are subscribed. Hey, homie, true and through. Much love to those that are and do. Spirit of love, truth, grace, and guidance, please guide myself, guide these messages, guide this collective. Please guide us all, always and always. Thank you. One big stoner, excuse me for any and all coughs. If you would like to purchase any of my books or to donate to the shanty, the links are available in the description boxes of the page and should be in this video. Couple channeled songs for this collective. First, I get knocked down, but I get up again. Ain't never gonna keep me down. That is Chumbawamba, tub thumping. Something about that's really important. That was brought to me by an angel, we'll say. You also have Brian. I'm not sure how to pronounce the last name, if it's Ray or Rhea, but it's R-H-E-A. She's been through the fire. You'd never know. She covers it so well, but the caution in the glance might be the only way to tell. You might see her scars, but she'll never let you know just how deep they are. She's been through the fire. Then you have Be Like That by Swali. I'm not afraid to need you bad. I'm going to take a moment and kind of channel in the energy of the, I shuffled a bunch of cards and a whole bunch flew out. They are a handmade deck. So yeah, I'm going to sit on this for a second, breathe it in. I'm going to actually play the Chumbawamba song. 3:33 is important at this time. All right. So you guys got like brambles, thorns. Excuse me. I did say my stoner, excuse me. Zero admittance and all these vines. This mushroom person wrapped in vines. I get knocked down into the fire, but I get up again. Ain't never gonna keep me down. and the ain't never gonna keep me down, zero admittance, the vines. See what I mean? The brambles and the vines. There's zero admittance for these things to keep you down in the fire. Because the fire, you've learned how to harness it while you were down there, and you burn away the brambles. You burn away the vines. Or you transmute them. Alchemize. You're being told to keep something really simple at this time. Keep it simple with yourself in regards to things that you're seeing. Trust yourself. Also, some of you are practicing scrying. We do have the word donate. So a lot of you guys are donating your time, money, efforts, love, energy to things that feel of the light, bright enough to help things grow, bright enough to help things grow. There's an energy of someone that doesn't have the most pleasant of intentions and the most pleasant of things on their mind, thinking about you, collective, and your nature, remembering you, wondering if there's a way that they can water dead seeds. Seeds that I might add died because they didn't take care of them on purpose. And they were like, bye seeds, bye. All right, well, they themselves killed off the seeds. I don't know if they can still make them grow. Something about the haunted seeds. Okay. Something about extremely opposing energies. Something about the Kraken, but there's also something about someone's telling a story about a really deeply dark soul with a crack somewhere down in it. Deep enough down that, what is this? They agreed to have a crack. It's almost like humans. Did we all agree to have a butt crack before we came here? Okay. But it's like this deep dark spirit agreed upon its making, like, yes, I'll have a crack, but it's going to be way deep down inside where no one can ever see it. And there's something about this fire. She's been through the fire. Collective, you've been through the fire. That fire was way deep down somewhere. So, Spirit was like, okay, you know what? Yeah, you can have that crack way deep down. Way deep down. So it's taken a lot longer for things that get through the cracks to get through that crack, but it has. Things about to break like a dam. It's like light getting through. It's like the liquid of emotion getting through. It's like the debris of grounding getting through. It's like fresh whispers of air getting through. Somebody didn't want those things. They thought they didn't. They weaved themselves a web, or somebody weaved them a web long ago that it was like this opposing force. lot about stories. I'm going to use this Egyptian deck. And I do not have the book, so I'm going to have to do a little research on what it has to say to us. I like that. I find it fun. Yeah, I'm a little nerdy. Righteousness. In the background, Knuckle Bear says, steadfast light of bravery. You guys know that that's the energy you carry. And visualize healing. Budding trees. That's a song for you guys. In the moon of the budding trees, you'll be gifted new eyes to see. So, Mert Seeger. Oh. Or it's supposed to be Meret Seeger. Merce Grit. Or Mert Seeger. Okay. Cobra Goddess. I'm just going to pick up what words I pick up on. New Kingdom of Egypt, Valley of the Kings. Something about the Nile. The Cobra Snake. Something about the Ban Necropolis and Deir el Medina. This is, where are we on Wikipedia? Her name means she who loves silence, in reference to the silence of the desert cemetery area she kept, or according to another interpretation, beloved of him who makes silence, aka Osiris. She was the patron of the artisans and workers of the village of Deir el Medina, who built and decorated the great royal and noble tombs. Guardian goddess, both dangerous and merciful of the tombs of sovereigns and aristocrats. Her cult, also present in Esna, near Luxor, reached its peak during the 18th dynasty. A royal wife of the Middle Kingdom, Pharaoh Senusret III was called first to bear the title Great Royal Wife. So some of you are going to be the first to bear that title. Maybe in somebody's life, in your own, in a new kingdom on earth. Maybe off earth, I don't know. Middle Kingdom. Which became the standard title for chief wives of pharaohs, and the first whose name was written in a cartouche. However, as there are no contemporary sources relating to the great royal wife, Meret Seeger, this homonym of the goddess is most likely a creation of the New Kingdom. Did I just say the word New Kingdom? She was worshipped by the Workers' Guild, who feared her wrath very much. Being a local deity, only small rock temples were dedicated to her, such as the one located on the path leading to the Valley of the Queens. And some stelae with prayers and poignant requests for forgiveness, as well as various Capelletti rites at the foot of the hill dedicated to her, which was her embodiment too. She was sometimes associated with Hathor. Even the latter was considered a protector of the graves, and her funerary aspects of Lady of the West and Lady of the Necropolis, who opened the gates of the underworld. Her close association with the Valley of the Kings prevented her becoming anything more than a local deity, and when the valley ceased being in use, there's something about that that's really important, ceased being in use, and the bests were abandoned as a capital, so she also ceased being worshipped. There's something, a hill named after her, now called the Horn, the Peak, a natural peak, the highest point in the Theban Hills, which dramatically overlooks the Valley of the Kings. It has an almost pyramidal shape when viewed from the entrance to the Valley of the Kings, and therefore some Egyptologists believe it may have been the reason for choosing the location as a royal necropolis. This is important. It was believed that she punished the workers who committed a sacrilege by stealing something from the royal graves or the building sites, like copper instruments were particularly precious, as well as those who failed in an oath, poisoning them with her bite. But she was also considered generous in forgiving those who repented to her, and in this case would heal him from physical evil. This is the case of the draftsman Neferabu, who would have been cured of blindness after having begged Meretseger, as he himself was able to attest on a limestone stela dedicated to her. Give praise to the peak of the west, kissing the ground to her, Ka. I give praise, hear my call. I was a truthful man on earth, made by the servant of the place of truth, Neferabu justified. I was an ignorant man and foolish, who knew not good from evil. I did the transgression against the peak, and she taught a lesson to me. I was in her hand by night as by day. That came up in our reading yesterday. By night, by day. And she taught a lesson to me. I was in her hand by night as by day. I sat on bricks like the woman on labor. I called to the wind, it came not to me. I libated to the peak of the west, great of strength, and to every god and goddess. Behold, I will say to the great and small who are in the troop, beware the peak, for there is a lion within her. The peak strikes with the stroke of a savage lion. She is after him who offends her. I called upon my mistress. I found her coming to me as a sweet breeze. She was merciful to me, having made me see her hand. She returned to me appeased. She made my malady forgotten, for the peak of the west is appeased if one calls upon her. So says Neferabu justified. He says, behold, let hear every ear that lives upon earth, beware the peak of the west. In relation to the Egyptians with their divinities, the concepts of sin, repentance, and forgiveness were very unusual. These characteristics of merit seekers' cult appear to be a unicum. Something important about rock shrines and peaks like the mountains or mountain-like. The mountains will quake. All right. Take this time to smoke you guys up. Say thank you for making it this far in the video. Thank you for getting those lights up. And let's keep going. Messages for the collective. What do we need to know? You guys are coming in very close contact with something that the word for has never even been listed, but it is something very spiritual, very light, very godly, very creative, very repentant, very loyal. Whatever it is, it's going to work in your favor. Just keep digging and searching and digging and searching for the good. And when it comes, you keep calm and keep your good vibes on and remain in that remain in that energy even till it does. Hour by hour. Because whatever is happening, all this good righteousness, something can actually work if you keep digging and searching and working for the good. Keep calm. Get your good vibes on. I'm telling you, you're coming into contact, if you're not already in contact with, something very righteous, something very divine, something very powerful, something worthy of writing home about, but something that there isn't even a word listed for it yet. That's what I have for this one. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Until we speak again, my days. Bye.